It's time for baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the Tampa Bay Rays. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. As Drupal Cabrera is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
They're having fun right now. When you put together a 6-game win streak, everybody starts getting interested in coming to the park early. Do I have extra work to do? Because you're looking at 1 week of great baseball, and you die for those streaks. They just don't happen that often in the season.
Here's Neil Walker. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Hit sharply on the ground. Duffy ranging up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Kiermaier is there, and they breeze through this half inning. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rays, center fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's a pop-up now behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting second.
Digging in, Eric Hosmer. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Granderson is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. Into the box now, Logan Morrison. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
Designated hitter.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie Murray. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Number 33, Eddie
in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
So coming to the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ozuna looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Batting sixth.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Morrison sprinting after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. So striding forward now, Josh Bell. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. In there, 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Third baseman.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Cespedes has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Stepping into the box, Brad Miller. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Miller.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
For Walker now at second. Scooped up on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes Cespedes. He makes the play. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Ball 2 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And a full count now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Ozuna is under it. 1 down. Stepping up now, Jose Reyes. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now Reyes awaits the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Ramos has got it, and he makes the throw to first. Reyes is retired, 2 down now.
Third baseman number 13.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now a swing, and Cabrera blasts this one out to deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Digging in for his second at-bat, Neil Walker. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Walker.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball. Then that. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Granderson going back, still going back. Gone! So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. He singled his last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone. Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Good break to that one, and he's in command. 0-2.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Hey, 0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Eddie Murray is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yoenis Cespedes. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2-1 now to Cespedes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full. 3-2 here.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Yoenis Cespedes sent packing for the second out of the inning. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Line towards center field. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Morrison. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double. Here's Lucas Duda now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Has a look, now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And Walker's throw is right there for route number 1. At the plate, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Granderson is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he's safe. Now in the box, Brad Miller. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Conforto is after it. And that ends the inning. At the plate, Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, Josh Bell.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ozuna going back on it to the track, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Catcher.
Striding in once again, Travis d'Arnaud comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Stepping in, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Action in the Rays pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. He's doing that in this game.
On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
As Dribble Cabrera.
Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Miller. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Duffy. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
The shortstop.
A little tapper.
Matt Duffy.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. The relay, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up his 6th double so far on the year. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 35.
From the stretch.
Eric.
Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. Here's Marcell Ozuna. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Right fielder,
In there for strike one, 0-1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit. Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Slider whiffed on first. Here's Neil Walker. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Second baseman.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Morrison on the move. He's got it one away. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready once again, Eddie Murray. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this.
Left field and deep. Morrison ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a ball 1-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Tapped out in front of home. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Logan Morrison. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Ripped on the ground to first. Murray has it, and he is out on the tag. Ready for another chance? Lucas Duda. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Conforto giving chase. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Chris Bryant now. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Chris Bryant
sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Granderson. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Curtis Granderson.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And a fastball just a bit high. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Duffy comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Digging in to try it again, Brad Miller.
And
it's been an 0 for 2
Rays.
effort for him to this
Second
point.
baseman, Brad Miller.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the seventh.
Batter number
Action
5,
in the Mets bullpen now. It's both the left.
Matt Duffy.
First offering on its way. Matt Duffy checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Cespedes is there. 1 out. Now he'll throw back to first, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number
Ready
40.
for another shot now. Wilson Ramos. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Striding in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Conforto will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Eric Hosmer. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Granderson is there, and he puts this one away for the... Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Jose Reyes.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Kiermaier coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Cabrera.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
And you've got to wonder if fatigue is becoming a bigger factor here to start the 8th. 3-0 is not the way you want to start the 8th out.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base. As a look, now the pitch. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. No one out with a runner at second. In the dirt here. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Duffy will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Into the box. Neil Walker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pickoff move to second, and he'll be back in standing up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Miller is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Marcell Ozuna. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
High in the air out to center field. Granderson is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. Stepping in, Lucas Duda. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Granderson on the move. 2 gone. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the... Stepping in, Eddie Murray. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
First baseman number 33, Eddie Murray.
Sergio Romo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Sergio Romo.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Oh, he got away with a changeup there. 3-1 now. 3-1. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
In is Curtis Granderson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Logan Morrison. Strike opposed. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Rays: 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Our paid attendance at Tropicana Field this afternoon, a sellout of 45,000. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon.